Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of my channel. Chef Police here in the house, in the kitchen, and today we are doing a bread and butter pickle. I love bread and butter pickle. It's a sweet pickle. I love it. The story goes back in the 20s when they had a food shortage. They would make bread and butter pickle and make sandwiches out of it. Well, today we don't have to do that as much, but the tradition still stands and it's a wonderful treat. But being a Caribbean chef, I always add my Caribbean spices in it, and today we're doing just that. So come on with me and let's do some bread and butter pickle, Caribbean style. Let's go. And to get started, I have this wonderful knife, this tool. It makes wedges when I cut the cucumbers. They're excellent for carrots too. So you just use your organic cucumbers, any kind of mini cucumbers. They're also called Persian cucumbers. You want to cut off the tips, get them ready. Make sure you give them a quick wash. So you see how the knife tool creates a wedges on the chip. Try to cut them in even diameter. Consistency is key. It makes it look like you bought it from the store. But you didn't because you made it at home. It's a little labor intensive. Cut it through. That one there didn't quite make the cut, so I had to offer it up. You know what I mean? It's gonna take a little while, so just keep working while you labor through cutting these cucumbers for your bread and butter. Yum on! I'll check back on you in a little bit. I want to show you how long it takes just to cut through one cucumber. Put them in a bowl, clear out your working space, and continue cutting the cucumbers. I have two varieties here. I usually get the organic and these nice long ones. Try not to get the big fat cucumbers because they have a lot of water and a lot of seeds, and doesn't make a great chip. If you want it like a chip size, you can just pick it out of the bottle, out of your brine, and put it on your sandwich or your banh mi or your whatever you're doing, your barbecue slider, your ham and cheese sandwich, turkey sandwich, your salads, whatever you want to do. So there you go. That's how it looks. All cut up in a bowl, nice and firm. And I like to use these chilies, and they're called the Fresno chili. You can find them in your grocery section. Pretty common chili. Chop them up nice. That red adds a nice contrast to the green cucumber, and they taste great. Don't worry, they won't spice up the jar too much at all. Real nice and mild. Get your yellow onion, give it a nice wash. You can use yellow, you can use white. Give it a nice slice. You can use a slicer, but these onions are so small, it's better to work with from my hand, so I don't get cut up on the slicer, on the mandolin slicer. Cut them in half, make a pile, cut them in half. These also stay firm in the brine and gives a nice taste and flavor to your sandwiches and salads, etc. Or just eat it raw right out the jar. It's so yummy. Get it all in there, not too thick, not too thin. Now what you want to do is use kosher salt. It's very important to use kosher salt. I use about a quarter cup for the amount I have. Get them in there, cover it and coat it. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, man. Coat it up nicely. Stir it up, mix it up in your mixing bowl. Cover it with some saran, nice and tight. Because what we're going to do is put it in the fridge to chill, minimum of 2, maximum of 4 hours. And what that salt's going to do is going to sweat out all the liquid and make the chip even more firm. You can see the amount of liquid down on the bottom of the pot there. Give it a stir. You want to get all that liquid out. That's all from the cucumbers. Come on. You're gonna drain in the sink there. You want to drain and then rinse all the salt, the brine, not the brining salt, but the salting salt from the cucumbers. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of salt later in the brine. You just need to wash these nice cucumbers from all the salt that we used to get all the liquid out for now. Yeah, looking nice. Thing looking real nice. Nice color, green, bright. It's crisp. It's firm. The red is red. The green is green. The white is white on the onion. So give it. Trust me. Give it a couple good rinses. Okay, back and forth to rinse it nice. Get your colander. Rinse it nice. Alright. Once it's rinsed, set it aside. Now it's time to make our brine. First thing in the pot, get your sugar, about 2 cups of sugar, white sugar. Then you do your mustard seed. Here comes the pickling spices now. Your mustard seed, yellow, I prefer yellow. All these you can find in the grocery. Get your celery seeds in there. I love celery seeds. They make great coleslaw too. Peppercorns, black and white peppercorn. I like the black. You need to get some cloves. Whole cloves. Don't use the ground. I use whole cloves. Allspice. Very important. That's what makes it Caribbean. Allspice. Okay. Nutmeg, cinnamon, and the allspice. It's very important. Get your tablespoon of turmeric powder. This is what gives it the color. Because my wife is from Sri Lanka, I like to add a little cardamom in there. Get your white vinegar. About 4 cups. Looking nice. The fresh water, distilled, purified water. Add a couple bay leaves. Bay leaves, you can find that in the store or get it on Amazon. Now, to complement the white sugar, I like to add brown sugar. This is crystals. You can add turbinado. Add another cup or 2 in there. Put it on the stove. Once the water comes to a boil, you want to add your cucumbers in the boiling water. Let it sit in that hot water brine for about 2 minutes or so, 2 or 4 minutes. Give it a stir up so it's nice, well covered. Right now it's smelling real nice. You can smell the vinegar, you can smell the sugar, you can smell the spices going at you. Set it aside, off the heat, and let it come to room temperature. Take about 45 minutes to an hour. If you want, you can transfer it to another container to cool. Oh, it's looking real nice now. Look at everything in there. The color is beautiful. As good or better than what you buy in the store. Beautiful. Great job. And then go to canning. This was a pleasure showing you wonderful bread and butter pickle. I love this. You can add it to banh mi again, sandwiches, cold cuts, salads. I hope you have a great time, wonderful time making your own. And please share your recipes and share pictures of your endeavors down in the link. And link me up at Chef Police, chefpolice.com.